Hey, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. In the previous episode, I defeated Dario, and we started the Demon Guest House, which we can now explore fully. And you can go down here, but I'm going to head left and meet our first new enemy of this episode, which is the Demoness Lilith. And she's got a regular drop and a semi-rare soul. I'll get those and be right back. Okay, so far I have Lilith's Soul, which increases intelligence. It's sort of one of those stat booster souls like the Ghost Dancer. It's a level 9 soul, and each one that you collect adds 2 points to the intelligence stat. And she's got a regular drop that I'll get now as well, so I'll be back as soon as I have that. Okay, I've got Lilith's drop, which is coffee. Yum yum. It's a consumable, which is decaffeinated coffee, also known as the reused tea sprite. Anyway, I should show off Persephone's soul. At level 9, it actually summons Persephone there, and it sucks in projectiles too, which is pretty useful. Anyway, the room up here, if you're playing this on an emulator, is extremely glitchy, and it can crash about 9 out of 10 times you enter it. At least from this direction. So I'm going to do that off screen and I'll meet you back there once it actually succeeds. Finally, it took me 8 times to get up here. Basically, it likes to pause the game every time you try to enter the room from below. And eventually it succeeds, but you have to basically abuse save states in order to get up there. Anyway, here's our next new enemy, the Waiter Skeleton. He's got a rare drop and a semi-rare soul, so I'll get those and be right back with you. Okay, so far I have the Waiter Skeleton soul, which serves delicious curry. Took a while due to having to go in and out of this room, which basically crashed about 1 out of 10 times, which really sucks. But anyway, it's a level 3 soul and it throws out a plate full of yummy food. Curry sounds good, actually. And he's got a regular drop that I'll get, or a rare drop rather, so I'll be back as soon as I get the Waiter Skeleton's drop. Okay, I've got the Waiter Skeleton's rare drop, which is beef curry, and we'll take a look at that here. It's a consumable, mouth-wateringly delicious. It does sound good. Anyway, switch back to our exploration equipment. This room is so big and it's so packed with sprites, I think that might actually be the reason why it crashes so often. And over here we have our next new enemy. Whoops, I suppose I should use a more useful soul. That was kind of funny. We'll use the Mandragora. And that's the Devil. He's got both a common and rare item drop and a semi-rare soul. So this could take a while, I'll be back. Okay, so far I have the Devil's Soul, which allows you to enter a pact with the Devil to sharply raise strength. And basically what that means is once you activate it, it's a level 1 soul, and it will boost your strength and attack. Watch my stats here. But look at my HP, it's going down by 10 every few milliseconds there. Anyway, so it's kind of a strategic use of that would be wise, not common. Now we just got an UMA news. We'll take a look at that. Or UMA. News 1.1 says, exclusive scoop, abominable snowman spotted. Snowman living on the mountains, spotted near the mountain village. Maybe that's the Lost Village. That will play in later in the next episode. Anyway, I'm going to get his drops now. Okay, I've got the Devil's drops. The regular drop is Mind Up, and the rare drop is the Skull Necklace. These took so freaking long due to the crashing in that room next to me. But I finally got them. Anyway, let's take a look at those. Skull Necklace is slightly better in defense and intelligence, but it lowers Constitution 5 points and Luck by a point, so it's not quite as good as the Red Scarf. Sorry. And, of course, Mind Up restores 100 MP. And that's it for this room, I think. Oh, I should probably show off that there's a chair here, so if you're in need of healing, there we go. Switch on your Ouija table soul and you can sit down and heal yourself. Somewhat useful, I suppose. Make sure to switch on your exploration set again. And we'll continue exploring this room and hopefully not crash it going in and out of it. This episode has taken so long just due to this going in and out of this room from all of these different sectors. I'm gonna head back left. I think there's something over here I need. Yeah, there we go. Here's our next new enemy, the killer clown. And there's another one over here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, he's got a common and a rare drop and a semi-rare soul. And I'll get those and be right back. Okay, I have the Killer Clown's soul so far, which allows you to throw cards as weapons. So basically, if you ever wanted to be the X-Men Gambit, now's your chance. It's pretty cool. Basically, it cycles through various cards, and now I'm going to get his drops. I'll be back. Okay, I've got the hamburger as his regular drop, and oddly enough, you can get 3/7 armor as his rare drop, so you don't even have to solve that gold door riddle back in the Gardens of Madness. There we go, there's the hamburger, a food made of fried minced meat, sandwiched in pieces of bread, rather. And then his armor was the 3/7, and if you want to see the stats on that, you could go back to my video called 7th Heaven, which is basically part 2 of the Garden of Madness. And notice I slid into this room. I figured out that if you slide into the big room there, it causes less crashing, so you could try that if you're having the same trouble I am. Anyway, we got 2,000 bucks, and now we need the Killer Doll's very rare soul. This could take a while. I'll be back soon. Yeah, it took a while, as I thought. So much crashing, and it's so rare anyways. But I got the Killer Doll soul now, which nullifies curses. And that's a level 1 soul, of course, so thankfully I don't need any more if I don't want them. Ooh, I should have slid into this room. Kind of dangerous. Oh well, at least I didn't crash the game. Now up there, it's blocked, so we can't get up there quite yet, but we'll come back to that later. Much later, actually. Now this Killer Doll, or Killer Clown rather, soul, quite useful I think, because it stretches across the whole screen. So I'll probably be using this quite a lot if I'm not using the Mandragora soul. Mandragora. Tomato, tomato. Save room over here. Yeah, as you can see, my HP's pretty high now. I'm actually up to level 50 right now, so gained about 3 levels so far this episode just from those killer dolls and the devil, basically. I'm gonna come back here in a minute, though. If we continue down to the bottom, there's another one of these doll walls, as I call them. We'll get to those in about 2 or 3 episodes, so don't worry. Silk robe, which we can't get, we already have too many, and 1,000 bucks. Make sure to slide back into this room too, just in case, because this room is just as big as the other one, so it could have that same issue. Now there are a few other areas in the game that can be glitchy, like that room that I was in earlier. Save points, teleporters, or warp rooms rather, and a connector room to another area on the east side of the castle we'll get to later. All do that same thing. Anyway, 666 HP, how nice. We've reached the puzzle area of this demon guest house, and I'm going to save that for the next episode since we're running out of time. So thanks for watching this episode of Let's Play Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, and I'll see you next time. And thank goodness I'm done with this glitchy area for now. Bye!